Hey guys, welcome back. Let me show you what I found for my 2018 Passat GT. I found these fog lights. They look like this. They have double-sided tape, wire, and 2 bolts. This is the item description on eBay. 2 DRL fog lamp, daylight blade shape, white for car HID LED daytime running light. They cost $50.63. Here they are. They look like this. Of course, I removed the insulation because these bolts are more than enough to hold the fixture in place. They look pretty good, and they match perfectly to my fog light housing. Of course, every cheap product has to have some weak spots. The weak spot that I noticed is the wires here, because I tested so much and I wiggled this wire so much, the insulation started to come off on both of the wires, black and red. So I stripped the insulation, I soldered the ends, and then I tape it with electrical tape. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put some silicone. That way I'm gonna have a solid connection, and waterproof too. Of course, there are so many styles that you can find on eBay. This is the one that I liked so far. These were the first one that I purchased because I was trying to get a continuous LED light, but I found it challenging to connect these and also to hide these ends, these caps, because I want I know those LEDs to look like factory, or as close as possible to factory. I don't want them to look like an aftermarket add-on. It would be really cool to be able to create this shape. That was my plan, like this. But it's impossible to attach. I mean, it's gonna show here, you can attach it on the side. What are you gonna do with the ends? I don't want to see these ends. Probably have to cut in the bumper to get this in somehow, but it's gonna be a lot of work, and I doubt that this is gonna be super perfect. So instead of that, I bought these, which are absolutely perfect. Now the shape of this angle, probably 45 degrees, it's 100% matching that one, and I think that these are going to look really good. Let me show you what my connections are going to be. This is going to be one of the connectors here. Have 2, 4, 6, 9 wires. This is on the left side of the car. And this is on the right side of the car. There is a wire cover for this end, even though apparently it is the same plug, which I don't have on this side. Please let me know if you have it, because this cover comes off. So I'm thinking maybe someone took it off, maybe it's not needed, but see how the wires are exposed here and they are not exposed here. It's probably this extra casing, it's to protect it from the heat from these plumbing parts here. I don't know, but I found this weird. I put some silicone to seal those ends. Let me explain you the wiring diagram. So this is my right headlight connector, right, and this is the left. On each plug we have two browns. This is 1, 2. These are negative both. And there's also on yellow, like this, yellow starts from here. So yellow and two browns, and then thicker wires and 6 thinner wires. For the left and the right, these are negatives, -2. So this blue here, this is left high beam. This is blue and white. M29, which is left low beam. It's yellow and black. Left low beam. There we have black and white M5, left front turn signal, left signal. I'm not interested in this one. Left signal. Daytime, is it gray? This is daytime running lights. These two, J860, left daytime running lamp and position lamp control module. These are going to the control module. So I'm interested in low beam. So it's up to you where you want to connect this. You can connect it to the high beam, to the low beam. If you want to add something else, you can connect it to the signal. And this one is going to connect to daytime running lights. This is for the left, and for the right, low beam, it's blue and yellow. So this is right low beam, white and blue, and 32 right high beam. So this is right high beam, right front turn signal, right signal, daytime running light, lamp and position lamp LED module. So this gray one is going to be my DRL. So daytime running light. So it's up to you which one you want to connect to. I wonder if the daytime running light stays on at night too. Basically, these are the daytime running lights on. This LED, 2 more LEDs, but I noticed this yellow is on, right? And now I'm going to turn the low beam on, and I wonder if this and those are still going to stay on. low beam is on and I see that this LED is still on and the yellow LED is still on. If I'm going to connect my new LED to the daytime running lights, I'm gonna have them on all the time, basically. And I have two options. I can release this cover from the bottom, or I can release this side. So the easiest way is actually to do it from this part of the fender. I remove 1, 2, 3 bolts and the one underneath. I turn the wheel inside, and now I can get in the back of that bumper. I'm gonna fish my wire through, and I'm trying to stay as close as possible with the existing cables. So there. Okay. There we go. Going to add some wire casing because I'm close to these pipes and I want to insulate this wire as much as I can. I have to take this cover off, get to my wires. Going to remove the insulation. So on my right side, I want to use daytime running light, which is gray and red. So let me show you the wires here. I hope that it's clear enough. If you want to tap it into daytime running lights, use gray and red and brown. I soldered the wires, 360. Now I'm going to add the insulation. Get my wire casing on. I zap strap the end, insulation all the way to the top, with the cover back in place. On my left side, it's going to be gray and black for the positive, and any brown for the negative. Completed. Cable casing, zap strap, and zap strap at the end of the insulation, because I noticed this insulation at some point gets loose at the end. Final test. And now headlights. Low beam headlights. The factory has these little tiny LEDs. This is pretty much the same. It's just the color, it's a bit whiter. This is 6000K and this is 5000K. I like the shape of it because the factory goes this way and this one goes the other way. They're gonna look really good day and night. As you can see, no errors. They look really, really good. You can tell the color difference from far.